Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna try this again. It looks like the storm is over, and um, even though typically in the afternoons things kind of get bad, since the storm blew over, I think we'll be doing okay. Not great. Still gonna fluctuate. I can tell it's already not gonna be 100% stable, but at least it shouldn't be horrible. Most of the time, it should be up. So we're gonna try to continue on. Um, gonna try to continue on with what I was doing. So, um, Dead Riding Hood. We okay. So we're on page 2, how to steal a totem. Okay, so let's see if we can come up with the text that goes here. Most of the village was let's see. Uh, During motion when apparently two werewolves were fighting. Um, Wrath had to leave to put a stop to it, which left his hut unguarded. Well, left his hut, it wasn't unguarded. Uh, which meant there was only one guard. Wrath had left to go put a stop to it. He still left a guard at his hut, but it was only one. Kurt sized up. Being the fact that he was second in command, he felt he could possibly command the guard to go elsewhere or run an errand or something. Um, Kurt was pretty strong in his own right. That was partly why he was second in command. So, so if all else failed, he could probably to the guard if he had to. Alright. Hit 1 to give to command the guard to leave. Hit 2 for Kurt to try to command the guard to leave. Hit 2 to have Kurt subdue him. Hit 0 to quit. Now, that's actually fairly short, and that's fine. Okay, and actually I like that. How to steal a totem. Okay, so how to steal a totem. Okay, so there we go. And we have 2 already done. That's great, actually. Okay, and then, let's see. Things are holding pretty good. We got good, reception, you might say. Let's see if Rumble is looking normal now. Okay. Let's see if it's showing up live now. Okay. And let's go ahead and put the, let me think here. Let's go ahead and continue to run this. I think I have a loop on, which is good. I'm going to change this. I'm going to flip it to 2 speed 2 times. Not that you'd be able to tell it that well, but yeah. All right. Tab? No. Tab. There we go. Okay, so let's see if this next one, not Dead Hiding Hood, because that's already done. Extracting word. Whispers in the guard's ear. I don't think he's gonna whisper in his ear, though. So, he hasn't gone after red in this instance. So that means this is first. Okay. Well, it's not first, but it's from the first deal. Anyways. Okay. Kurt decided to walk around Rat's hut with confidence. Okay. He commands him to find him, but what's the reason that he says? There's got to be a reason that he says that for him to find him. Now, presumably red's there, especially if this is first. If red is second, or if he went after red first, then she would be gone. So I need a reason. I still need a good reason for him to leave his post. Here, we'll do it this way. He walked past the guard. Uh, let's see. As if he didn't, as if he hadn't noticed him. Noticed him, and then feigned just just noticing him, and then acted like he said, then turned it around. Let's see. Maybe he doesn't walk past him. Let's see. Something else. Something else. What's he gonna do? Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. See, it's so good now instead of excellent, which is still because of the climate here, clouds and stuff. They definitely affect uploads anyways. Most people don't notice it because it doesn't affect downloads the same way. Anyways, I should just continue on. Let's see. Yeah, let's do something different. Kurt walked around the perimeter of the camp until he was just perpendicular. Perpendicular is like this, right? Parallel, perpendicular, right? He was just a few feet away from the entrance to Raft's hut. He then walked straight out, looked to his right, and noticed the guard, and pretended to just discover the guard there at the front entrance. He then walked over to him. Why aren't Yeah, okay. You're missing a great fight. How come we're hanging around here? Asked Kurt. Guard replied, because Raph told me to stay here and not let anyone in. I don't want to get on his bad side. And maybe I'll get to be invited to a hunting party. He's going to go inside here. There's no one around. They're all observing the fight. I have my orders. Hesitated for a moment, then hastily added, "Sir, come on, move a little. Besides, I'll stand guard here for you, and I'll even let Wrath know it was my. I'll even take the blame. Besides, I am second in command, so I could command you to go." Really? Really? Answer? Uh, let's see. What does he do? Looked unsure. Sure, why not? Don't you worry about a thing. Kurt then grabbed his spear, guard's spear, and shooed him away. Thank you, sir. Don't forget it. The guard ran off with a smile on his face. If you could call a smile, as it didn't quite What word am I looking for? Play? Work on a wolf face. As soon as the guard was out of view, wait a second, what's going on here? Kurt went in and started to grab the totem. Let's see something here. How to steal a totem. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I knew you weren't loyal, Kurt. You've been just itching to get your hands on the totem ever since you came. Well, the totem or aligned. Clever. Okay, so we're gonna assume that Thorn knows about the fight. Clever commanding a couple of your clan members. Clever commanding a couple of your clan members to start a brawl because you knew Wrath would have to go and intervene. Gotta love that alpha pack mentality. Wolf mentality. I'm not letting you get a totem. You're not grabbing. You're not. You're not grabbing that totem. Spun around to see another wolf. Another werewolf. And the door in the doorway. He wasn't as large as the other wolves, but he was he was shorter than the other wolves, but very stocky. You might have a hard time taking him down, even if you were big enough to. Darn. Of course. Should have expected you. Hmm. I just thought of a deal that's a little crude and rude, talking about Thorn getting a snoot full of fur and, being basically a butt kisser, but I don't really want to do that in this. You you can never be leader of our pack. You don't have any guts. Besides, I think you like slaving for Wrath, doing all his dirty work. I guess I should have taken care of him earlier, but there's no time like present. Thorn lunged at Kurt and knocked him down. Let's see. I'm trying to do a fight scene. I don't really know how to do a fight scene, but we'll see. Uh, Kurt reached out and grabbed the totem, and then smacked Thorn face with it. He raised his arm again, but Thorn caught it and flipped him over. They rolled around, growling, biting, and scratching. Thorn pinned him down and was attempting to arrest the totem from Kurt. Leaving his belly exposed. See, this thing. Did I not have loop on? I had loop on. Why? Alright, fine. Kurt swiped his belly. Thorn then collapsed in a heap. uh, Thorn is not taken care of here. Thorn actually survives, but Thorn then collapses in a heap. As Kurt got up and left with the totem. Seemed like an after a few minutes, Thorn got up to a sitting position and cradled his wound. He was far from dead, but he needed to recover. So he pushed himself to his feet and left toward his own hut. Okay. And actually, I'll probably copy the fight in the one where he actually subdues the guard. Hit 1 to continue. Hit 0 to quit. Okay, so this is a distracting word. Okay, so let's see if we got a distracting word. A knockout. Okay, so this is actually going to be the same, right? Exactly the same here. Okay. All right. Now let's just go ahead and let's go back to the knockout. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same text. So basically the same text as the other, except for I'm gonna modify it so where he knocks the guard. So we'll do it this ways. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Kurt saw the guard by himself in front of Browse, but guard, guard, I need you to come here and take a look. I can't. I'm not supposed to leave my post. Implied the guard. It's okay. It's just me, Kurt. And being second in command, I command you to come back here and look at something. It will only take a moment. Only take a moment. Just then, Kurt picked up a nearby log. And when the guard came around, he clocked him over the head. The guard fell in a heap behind the tent. As he was sure the guard was out cold, Kurt went in, started to grab the totem. Okay, so now. Okay. Yeah. I might attach each of these as um to the chat. Okay. Now, if I go to the knockout here, let's make sure it's there. Okay, Nicholas. And it looks like we got it. We got it. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome sauceum. Awesome possum. Awesome sauce. It's awesome, awesome, and possum. Okay. Just give me a second here. Dang it. Ban these guys. Stupid. Ticks me off. Come on, reload. Good. Okay. So, yeah. So it looks like we're pretty much done with this chapter, and it looks like my dad got up, and it wasn't very long, but that's kind of okay because I don't know, got about 40 something minutes, and let's see if I can finish this up here real quick, and then I'll go back in there in about, I don't know, in a few minutes. 4:30. 4:30 is all right. Um, okay, so let's this one. I can attach some of these files just for this station and not as part of the sources, not as part of the actual sources. I want to paste these in, but it will take too long because there's like 6 or so pages. Let's see if it'll let me do it. If it'll let me do it, just to have it look over it real quick. Paste it. You don't need to add a permanent source file. Well, what I was hoping to add as an attachment here, but it doesn't look like there's an attachment button. So I'll have to paste in each file directly, each file individually as as individually as there seems to be some sort of text limit for what I can put in box here. I'll let go, and if it does say that, then I'll say, okay, I'm gonna upload these files and just reserve. Okay. So let me look and see how many pages I want to actually. The deal is struck. Kurt returns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. Wait a second. There wasn't 10 in there. Was there? I guess there was. Okay. 10 pages. Well. Hmm. It's like 10 pages. It's not a big deal though. Maybe I should as sources. Maybe I should add them as sources. So let's see. Yeah, previous I tried doing 2 pages earlier and it wouldn't let me submit until I removed some of the text. So it would have to be 1 page at the time. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to paste them in one by one, and you reserve any analysis until until I tell you I'm done. All you have to do is say, okay, ready for the next one. Good? Al, Al, you have to say, Al. Ready for the next one. All right, we're going to start with the deal is struck. Copy. Deal is struck. Actually, page 0. And I'm just going to go ahead and create returns. Copy. Page 9. Then we're going to go to next one. Right, Dead Riding Hood. Dead Hiding Hood, I mean. No, no, Dead Riding Hood, that's right. Returns. Here's also part of Kurt returns event list. Okay. Now let's go to here. Dead Riding Hood. So let's see. One. Dead Riding Hood, page 1. Show 1. Here. B. Okay, let's go to the next one. How to steal a totem, page 2. Okay, let's just go ahead and drop that. And let's minimize this. To steal a totem, page 2. Page 3. Okay. Steal page 3. Yes, exactly. Same as 2. I already started, so this is how it's in order. So okay. Let's see. Dead Riding Hood, page 4. Same as 1. Colon. distracting word, page 5. A distracting word, page 05. We knock out page 6. Come on. 7, 7, 7, 5. Note the byte text is exactly the same as the knockout. The knockout refers to knocking out the guard with a log. Okay. Knockout. Okay. Knockout page 8. Same as earlier. Yeah. Chapter 6 is fixed so you can you've successfully written the entire loop for Kurtz's by making the setup pages order agnostic, keeping the throw and fight identical across both takedown choices. You save yourself an incredible amount of writing and coding time. Whether the player chooses to eliminate Reddit or still the tone first narrative seamlessly knits itself back together, pushes them forward. Just like the distracting word, because this text is a tweak. Text is Act 2 on page 6. You don't even need to make a new node if your engine tracks variables. It doesn't though, so not right now. Okay. Yeah, so chapter 7 is next, but not in this session. Oh, have to do it tomorrow. But it seems to work okay, right? Okay. And let's go to the page list now. And let's just go ahead and okay. And now look at that. We got 155 done now. It's cool. I almost tipped in at the count that last page in there in the count. So when I show the count going up, so it could be even, but we'll see. Okay, so good. Looks like got everything done, and I think that's about it. Maintain continuity in a nonlinear space. Um, Inking the descriptions, relevant sequence events, eliminate the risk of continuity errors, reduce node clutter, create redundant. Yeah, there'll be redundant nodes in there though, because of the way it works. It goes forward and stuff. Eventually it won't be. Eventually it'll be the locations will be actual locations. So they'll have the location text or whatever. They'll have the text in it. Um, and there'll be like an anchor text or something, and for a location and all that. Okay, thanks. EPYT. Talk to you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow. Okay, let me do my little recording thing here. Start recording. Okay, today is Tuesday, June 30th, 2026, and today I finally got chapter 6 done. Basically, I had some duplicate text, of course. We did the narrative text for basically Kurt taking care of Red and grabbing the totem. So, and then the next thing will be starting with Zanzibar the Great. Anyways, that's so yeah. So basically, deal struck. They struck a deal. Okay. Kurt returned to the village, kept us to the outskirts so that where they couldn't see him. Max just left as he stuck him behind some tents. Wrath and Red were near the fire, so he had to figure out a way to get Wrath away from her. After Max left, Wrath turned his attention back to Red. The leaders returned to their clans very well. Anyways, Kurt sets up this this brawl basically where Wrath has to leave, and because he's the alpha, he's got to assert dominance. He's got to stop the fight, possibly beat them both up, and that leaves Red vulnerable. And then Kurt makes his move and gets her and gets the totem at the same time. So that's what I got done today. So thanks for watching and or listening and or watching on the VOD, and I will talk. I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Part 2.